Hi everyone, it's Catherine here from Chaos Creates. Thanks for joining me on my channel today. I'm going to be sharing with you a layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and this layout I'm creating for the monthly challenge over in the Facebook group. So this is the sketch that is in the Facebook group, so I'll leave links below to the Facebook group so that you can see that. And to play along with the challenge, I'm going to be using this Butterfly Wreath cut file, and it is just gorgeous. So all I've done here is cut it out on some white cardstock and backed it with some vellum. Now I have created this background and I didn't film it. I was following along with a Vicki Boutin live, Friday Night Live. So if you want to create something like this, go ahead and check out her channel. So I have used her Fernwood watercolor set and literally just used my finger to create drops on that around the page in the different rainbow colors. And I really thought that color set then worked well with the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Happiness collection. So that's what I'm using here to create mainly today. So I've gone ahead and fussy cut butterflies from the A5 paper stack as well as a 12 by 12 piece of the pattern paper there. And I've got this gorgeous little photo of Sebastian and his friend. They were heading off on their first excursion ever with school. So I do have a few of those things blocked out in terms of people's faces and some of the school logos and things. So sorry about that, but I don't want to give away too much of that. So I'm just going ahead and backing my photo here with some of the A5 pattern papers, and I'm just roughing up the edge there. I've used that really deep navy blue, and then I'm going to use this floral paper because I wanted to give a lot of different colors. So I wanted to be able to see the different colors throughout the collection in this matted, in this mat for the photos. So I'm just roughing up the edges again. So as you can see, I've laid out the cut file and it is very circular, whereas my sort of background design wasn't quite perfect, but in the end, I don't think it actually matters. So, I wanted to create with this. I thought the colors were beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead and set out all of these beautiful butterflies around the page, all these fussy cut butterflies in the different colors. This collection doesn't have a lot of purple, so there's not the purple in there. But there is the beautiful pinks, orange, yellow, green, sort of that turquoise color, the deeper navy blue, the blue. So I'm just going to lay these out around the wreath just to create some more interest and create this layout. So I loved this sketch when it came up. So I will leave links below, like I said at the start, to the Facebook group. Now this challenge is for the chance to win a $20 gift voucher to the Confessions of a Paper Addict Etsy store. So make sure you go ahead and join the Facebook group and enter this challenge. You have until the 30th of April, that's New Zealand time. So make sure you sort of get it in before the 30th of April New Zealand time. And so I'm just, like you can see, just bending up those butterflies and placing them down. I will go ahead and stick them down later. You'll see some of that process as well. So I've used all the butterflies that I think are going to work. Now I'm going to go through and start to try and embellish this layout. There won't be a lot of embellishing because that beautiful cut file is doing a lot of the work, plus the mixed media in the background and those fussy cut butterflies. So I pulled out this die cut piece, which is Sweet, and then the title piece, Friends, so Sweet Friends as the title. I'm just laying out some of these things. I thought I could make, some of the florals work, but yeah, in the end, I don't add those. So I do find this other sweet piece in terms of the title, and I think that works better. So Sweet Friends. So I've mixed up, obviously, where the title was on the sketch, but I'm going to add a couple of stickers, but I have added one already which says so much fun down on that big sort of butterfly in the bottom right hand corner. And now I'm just looking through some of the clear stickers and some of the stickers here to see what I can make work. And yeah, this collection's beautiful. I'm getting a little bit low on it, but I do love it. So I'm just adding that sticker there that says bright and beautiful. And I'm just seeing if I can make that other one work, which is so much fun. But I end up putting it back across that bigger butterfly piece. And then I'm adding this one here that says the best. and good times in that top corner. Now, yeah, like I said, this is a photo of Seb and his little friend going to the zoo for their first excursion ever with school. Unfortunately, due to COVID, there's been a lot of lockdowns, and so they actually haven't had the opportunity to, go and do an excursion. They were so excited, so it was so cute to snap this photo, and I wanted to document it. So I have added a few little sort of sprigs in and around these butterflies as well. So I'm just going ahead and, as you can see, adding a tiny little dab of glue both to the cut file and to the centerpieces of the butterflies. I'm not going to add any foam adhesive here, but I am just adding the glue to the centerpiece so that hopefully, even in an album, those butterfly wings will sit up a little bit. And so I'm sticking that all down. So again, I will leave a link to this specific cut file, so the Butterfly Wreath cut file. It's a gorgeous one and I really loved using it. So I'm just sort of working my way around, trying to glue everything down without moving it too much. I am a little bit, I do end up moving a few things and have to put them back in place, but they basically stay where they start from. So I'm just going through and sticking all of that down. So, what else can I tell you about this layout? Yeah, I think, look, it came together so simply. Like I said, I did create that background ahead of time. So, it does have those, like I said at the beginning, those spotches just from, putting my finger in the paint and tapping them onto the paper. I did also go ahead and use some Jen Hadfield gold glitter spray just to sprinkle that around before I created the rest of the layout. And again, that was, days ago before I created this layout. So yeah, it did come together really, really easily. So I don't tend to use a lot of mixed media. So hopefully you can go and check out Vicki Boutin and get some great thoughts in terms of creating. Um, I do try and extend myself, but I'm not overly confident with mixed media. But this was really fun to create. It was just, for me, it was a Saturday morning. We were home, not doing too much, so I decided to follow Vicky and just, yeah, create this background. And I love how this layout turns out. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick the Sweet Friends title down on the photo. There was plenty of sort of blank space and it wasn't overly important. And then I pull out this flare button, which says the best, and I just stick it in that sort of open area. And then I do decide there is quite a gap and I'm trying to work out what to do next. So there is quite a gap next to that photo and I'm looking through to see what I can make work here. And then I do eventually pull out a label piece. So I'm going to cut out this label piece, which is the floral one, and stick it on the side. I will do either some journaling or just put the date of this photo. But I think that's about it for my layout. So I hope you've enjoyed watching and I will leave you with some close-ups at the end. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So I'm just looking here to see what else I can do, but that is it. Thanks everyone for joining me. Bye.